Hey, everybody. Welcome to Studio 7. It is Monday, Football Monday. I'm Mercedes Wilson, and this is my father.
Kelvin Holloway.
Oh, my gosh. He started already. And we're, and we're going to bring in Matt Bove. Matt, hello, Matt.
Hi guys, what's going on? I know the angle is a little weird. I'm propped up against some random wall inside the stadium, but I figure it looks the best, so that's what we're just going to run with, I guess.
You have an awesome view, Matt.
Yeah, it's not bad. Now, I will warn you, I am here at MetLife Stadium getting ready for Monday Night Football. They are playing what I would qualify as dad rock very loud on these speakers. So if at any point you hear what sounds like dad rock music, I do apologize. Heard a lot of AC/DC. I've heard a lot of Bob Seger. I've heard like very much that vibe. They were
That is
also doing
hilarious.
something with the marching band earlier. They're doing an ode to New Jersey at halftime, which is just, I don't know. I have no words for what an ode to New Jersey might be.
But hey, so what is the atmosphere like? What does it feel like there right now?
It's a little tense because I think
Yeah.
both of these teams kind of need this one. So when you're both going for, obviously every game in the NFL is intense, every game is very competitive, but both teams have lost two in a row, and both teams are kind of trying to stop the bleeding. For the Bills, they have not lost two in a row since back in 2018. That was Josh Allen's rookie year. He wasn't even the quarterback when they lost three in a row. For the Jets, they lost two in a row. Then they fired their head coach last week. Usually, when you fire a head coach, the team gets a little bit of a bump the next week. So there's a sense of urgency for both of these teams to try and kind of make a statement. For the Bills, it would really kind of put them in the driver's seat with the division. They would go up 2.5 games. For the
Yeah.
Jets, they would actually be in first place if they win tonight. So there's a lot on the line, and the game is right here on Channel 7. So it's a win.
Yes, we are airing it right here on Channel 7. And what time is the game, Matt?
Game is at 8 o'clock, but our coverage begins at 7 o'clock. We've got a special edition of Leading the Charge, so it'll be super
Yes.
fun. We've got a lot to talk about. Here's the music. I'm telling you, the music is starting behind me, so I don't know if you can hear it, but it's about to get pretty loud in here.
Oh, I love it. So, is there any of the drama with the Jets and the coaching situation? What's going on there?
Well, the drama is that like 6 months ago, Deion Dawkins was in an interview. So Bill's left tackle Deion Dawkins, he was in an interview, and he said basically he hates the Jets and that the Jets are more worried about posting on Instagram that they play in the NFL than they are about being a good team. And that has been stewing for several months because these guys like to talk their junk. They're very competitive. So there's no love lost between these two teams. And then obviously everybody talks about the quarterbacks with Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. So it should be a good
Hmm.
one as far as that's concerned.
Yeah. So I have to ask you and my dad. What are some predictions? What do y'all think's going to happen tonight?
He can
Oh,
start.
man.
He's the expert. He can start.
Who's the expert?
You're
You.
the expert.
Oh,
You get to start.
go Bills. The Bills.
Yeah. What do you think, Bobe?
I think it's a close game. I do think that they win. I think that they're able to sneak one out. I think they're the better team. I think the fact that it's in New York is a bit concerning. This has been a place the Bills have struggled to play. But I'm also a little confident that they're going to right those wrongs. I think the Bills are going to just keep it very simple. I had a teacher back in the day who used to say the KISS message, keep it simple, stupid. I think for the Bills, they're not going to try and get ahead of themselves. I don't think they're going to try and be too cute. I think they're just going to come in here, do what they do well. A lot of times that's running the ball, taking shot plays when they get an opportunity to. The Jets defense is very, very good. That is not the
Yeah.
reason why they
Yes,
are
they are.
2-3 on the season. They are legit. So the Bills need to pick and choose when they can take their shots. And they're also getting a bit healthier on defense. The Bills are on their defense, so I think that'll help them also against the Jets offense that has been pretty lackluster to start the year.
Yeah. What do you think, Dad?
Well, I think along the same lines. The Bills' defense has been stepping up as a lot lately, and
Hmm.
Yeah.
well, I take Allen over Rodgers
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, I think a lot of times when a game is close, I agree with his method of who's got the better quarterback. And a lot of times in this league, the team with the better quarterback usually comes out on top. Aaron Rodgers is an all-time great, but right now Josh Allen is a light years better player than what Aaron Rodgers is. So to me, if it's close, I always kind of tend to lean towards either the home team or the team that's got the better quarterback. In this instance, I'll go with the team that's got the better quarterback. This is a place, though, they've lost two games in a row here. They lost last year to start the season here. They lost 2 years ago here in New York. So I think Josh has that in the back of his head of like, okay, I got to get a win this time.
Hmm. Have you seen some crazy Bills fans there?
Yeah, Michael Schwartz, my colleague, went and met up with a bunch of Bills fans this morning. They were out there tailgating outside of MetLife Stadium at like 6 in the morning, which is a little too intense for me because that's about 14 hours of partying
Yeah,
before the game starts. So
yeah.
yeah, this is a game a lot of Bills fans. Oh, you see the wind blow it over there? You see the wind blow the camera
There
over
you
there?
go. There you are.
I caught that was a. I want to know that was a quick reaction time though.
Yes,
So
it
shout
was.
out, shout out to my cat-like reflexes.
Cat-like
This
reflexes.
this is always a game a lot of fans come to because it's close. You can hop in the car, you
Yeah.
can drive 6 hours. So this is always one where Bills Mafia shows up pretty well.
Yes, Bills Mafia. Dad, how long have you been a Bills fan?
Oh, forever.
Forever.
Forever. From day one.
Absolutely. If you live in
Yes.
Buffalo or Western New York, if you're from here, it just brings people together. There is such a sense of
Yeah.
community that comes with the Bills. And I mean, these game days are so much fun, right? Like people have parties, people tailgate, they all get together. I think that's the thing that, people love so much. Alex has put me in the game. Hell yeah. I'll go out there. I'll take some snaps. I'll go protect Josh Allen's blind side. I can go suit up at right tackle if I need to.
Okay, Matt. How long would you last out there?
Not even a play. Not even a play. They would run me. They would run me over so quick it wouldn't even be funny. It would be. It literally would be the dumbest thing I could possibly do.
Yes. Okay, so any score predictions before we go?
I'm
You
taking
can
the
start.
Bills. I'm taking the Bills 28-17.
Okay. Ooh, that's a comfortable win. All right. I think a lot of Bills fans would sign up for that. I'll go Bills 20, Jets 16. That'll be my prediction. I think that it's a pretty close game until the end. I do think the Bills pull away late and they're able to get a little bit more out of their offense than the Jets can.
Yes. Okay, Matt, we know you have to go. Good
Thank
luck
you,
out there.
guys.
Have fun.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, cross your fingers that it does not rain because we are there's a little drizzle happening right now. So we need this to stop ASAP.
Okay. All right. We're thinking about you out there. Have fun.
Have fun,
Bye,
man.
guys. Appreciate it.
Now, to our friends that are watching us from home, we'll be right back.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So have fun. All right. So everyone, this is my dad. And we're going to have a little fun. We're going to continue some fun things that we're doing last week with Would You Rather. So are you ready, Dad?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So during the break, we're going to play Would You Rather. And I want to see some of the answers that my dad will have. And I want to hear what you all are thinking. We want to hear what you all are thinking. Everybody's saying hi, Dad. So Barb is
Hello.
saying hi. We have some Bills scores, but everybody's saying hi to you, Dad. Okay, so would you rather listen to vinyl records or stream music on your phone?
Oh, give me the vinyl. Give me the needle on the record
Really?
with the static. Oh, yes.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Okay, so I remember growing up and you had the vinyls
Yeah,
in your room. I remember it was like a little music room.
exactly.
Now I would stream all day.
Nah.
I mean, because you get a variety of music though. Vinyl, you only get one artist,
Yes, you do.
but streaming, you get all types.
But one thing I liked about the vinyl, like the scratches. You put the nickel.
Oh my
On the
gosh,
needle.
Dad! You really put a nickel on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You get the vinyl with scratch, put the nickel on the needle.
Okay, so vinyl. He says vinyl. I say streaming. Alex says streaming. No debate. But Howard says vinyl records. So
I like
okay,
the authenticity.
vinyl records with a stereo.
Pioneer.
Okay, next one. Would you rather live without social media or without a car?
Social media.
I knew you would pick that.
How did you know that?
Because you're hardly ever on social media now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're hardly. Exactly was his answer. Would you rather write letters or send text messages to communicate?
The letters are a lot more personal, and I also can spray my cologne on them.
What?
I used to spray my cologne. I used to write little love letters and stuff. I spray the cologne on it, so then
Oh
when I
my
get it,
gosh.
get my effervescence.
Oh
you
my
know?
gosh, Dad. Oh my gosh. Cheryl says write letters too. Cheryl says write letters. See, Barb says text. Danielle says text. I'm with them because you can get a lot more done. We're so opposite. You can get a lot more done via text. But I understand the importance of letters as well because you can keep them forever.
Yes,
But you can get a lot more conversation done through text.
but I'm just talking about the personal aspect of it. It's more personal. It's more valuable, with the letter.
Will you write your one letter and I'll send 100 texts?
Okay.
We're we're coming back. Welcome back to Studio 7. We have a special guest today. We have my father joining me, and this is great. So, just for those of you that may not know that are watching from home, we are live on Facebook, on X, and on YouTube. So, if you want to join in on the conversation, we really do have a good time during the break. So, join in. We want to hear from you. Now, today, Dad, we're talking about family, childhood memories, and grandkids.
Ah,
And grandkids. So let's talk about the evolution of our relationship. Do you think relationships change between parents and their kids over the years?
they should.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How?
Well, first, go from the diapers,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to the crawling.
Mm-hmm. You go from diapers to yeah, but I mean that is true. That is true. But I can see the evolution of our relationship throughout the years. I mean, like we go from like needing you for everything to
Me needing you.
that is true. That is true.
I need you in my life.
That is true. Um, and our conversation, like, do you think that I think we have become friends where before you were my father. You're still my father, but now we're friends. You're my father and my
I
friend.
was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really was. No, no, really, we are friends. I mean, you're my best friend.
See, I love that. I love that. So, how has that changed our relationship? You think?
It's made it more dynamic.
Yeah.
Very, very dynamic relationship. I mean, our conversations are across the board,
Mm-hmm.
and we just have this continuity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you think we handle disagreements?
Well, I'm always right and you're wrong.
Pull your mic up a little bit, Dan.
I'm always right and you're wrong.
Okay, so let me re-ask that question. How do we handle disagreements, you think? Say that again.
We agree to disagree.
No, at first he said he's always right and I'm wrong. That's what he said. But I think we are really good at agreeing to disagree.
Yes.
Um, and to be honest, I've learned a lot about how to parent from you because one of the things that you always talk about is how kids are born and you call it their bent, right? Because
Yes.
I have a sister. I actually have two sisters, but I have one sister from you and mom, and we're two totally different people, two totally different personalities.
Yeah.
She's more private. I'm a little more out there. She's a little more I would say introverted. I'm a little more extroverted. And how did you navigate? How do parents navigate having and treating their kids different?
Well, and that's a tough question. And the reason I say that is because coming from a family with 11 siblings,
11.
11.
Yeah.
All the 6 girls, 5 boys.
Mm-hmm.
All the girls are older than me, so
Yeah.
it was a tough time getting to the bathroom. But anyhow, anyway,
Uh-huh.
but you know, I can look back and see that my parents, they like tried to raise us all the same,
Yeah.
and thus the bent.
Yep.
Not to say that they were wrong.
Yep.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
But as I got older, and then I had you and your sister,
Yeah.
I saw, it was just the two of you, like the bent.
Yeah.
See who you are, your personality, and just kind of navigate towards that.
Yeah. And because I have 4 kids. We have 4 kids and you and I talk about this a lot and like how we talk about each kid is so different. And if all of my kids can say that I'm mom's favorite, if they can fight over, then I feel like I'm doing my job because I'm tailoring
Yeah.
to each kid,
To
right?
each one, yes.
Tailoring to each kid. And then I think that Kids need to know that someone outside of their parents love them. They need to see love from the outside world. Thus, the importance of a relationship with grandparents. And
Yes.
you're a great grandpa.
Oh,
You're a great grandpa.
I hope I am.
They get over on you so much.
I'm always the bane of all their jokes, and I
they
try not to fall asleep around them. That's for
Oh
sure.
no, no, they definitely have a good time with my dad. Um, but speaking of grandkids, what do you see your role as in their life?
I see my role as being like a fun
Mm-hmm.
grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is because I look back at my childhood, and my grandparents were a lot older,
Mm-hmm.
traditionally older. And so I was blessed, to have you in an early age, thus being a young grandfather. So
Yeah,
I can identify with them
yeah. And my parents had us young. Y'all had me at 16.
very young.
Your mom had me at 16.
Yes.
So it was kind of like we grew up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up with you. And okay, so I have to ask, do you like being a grandparent more than you liked being a parent?
Yeah, because they get
Ah, wait a
oh,
minute.
definitely.
Don't say
No,
yeah
oh
so
no, well, no,
fast.
not so fast, but
Uh-huh. No,
um
no, you said yeah though. You said yeah.
yes and no. How's
Don't
that?
change your answer now.
Okay, no, no
Okay,
and
no,
yes.
explain,
No,
explain.
no, it's like I enjoyed being a parent.
Mhm.
I still enjoy being a parent,
Mhm.
and I enjoy being a grandparent just as much, if not more. I mean, it's equal.
Yeah.
It's equal.
I hear grandparents saying that they love being a grandparent more than when they were parents. Not that they love their kids any less, but because when you're parenting, you have the pressure of parenting. You're worried about food and bills and all of that. But when you grandparent, it's easier because you've done your job, you've raised your kids.
Well, it's easier in for me also in that I learned a lot being a parent,
Hmm.
learning just raising you and your sister.
Yeah.
So it was an education. It was a curve for me too.
Yeah, yeah. Now
So
Jennifer says absolutely. The grandparents club is a different type of love. And we're gonna come back and continue this conversation on grandparenting. We'll be right back. Thank you all for your comments online. Now we're gonna come back to this conversation, we promise. But during the break, we're gonna continue on our would you rather. Are you ready, Dad?
I'm ready.
And for those of you joining us online, please join in on the Would You Rather games because they're pretty fun. All right. So I have a feeling I know what you're going to say. Would you rather have grown up in the 70s with no smartphones or now with constant technology? Everybody online, but the question is for you,
For
Dad.
me,
Yeah.
no smartphones. I'd rather take the dumb phones.
What is a dumb phone, Dad?
Well, the original smartphone. When cell phones first came out, they didn't have all these bells and whistles
Mm-hmm.
like these phones have now. You get on a smartphone now, you can. It's just so much you can do with them. But I remember when the cell phones first came out, all you could do was just dial or either just text, and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't have any screens, and all the Google stuff and searching and
Dad, you don't Google anything?
uh, once in a while.
Dad, you don't Google anything?
I got Google Eyes.
Oh my gosh. Listen, my dad does not even DoorDash. My dad explain that to everyone why you don't DoorDash, Dad.
I just never got over just like ordering pizza, getting pizza and wings delivered.
Hmm.
That's what
Pizza and wings are fine.
that's all we did. That was our DoorDash of the 70s.
Yeah,
And I just never got past that. I just can't get past.
yeah. And he is right on the technology thing because he is constantly at my house asking me how to do certain things.
Or
So
you are the grandkids.
yeah, yeah, the grandkids can show him too. So yes, he is telling the truth on that. Would you rather read a physical book or use an e-reader? Have you ever used the e-reader?
Nope.
Okay, so it's like the tablets that have the books on them.
Oh yeah, okay. I've done it a couple times, but I'd rather have a book.
You'd rather have the book?
Yeah, I'd rather turn the pages.
You know what? That one I will agree on because I do love to highlight when I'm reading a good book.
Yeah, I do too.
And Nancy agreed with you. She said she's never door dashed either or ordered groceries online. I order groceries online at least 3 times a week.
It's like when I come over your house and it's like I see you see the DoorDash and the thousand delivers. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. And then would you rather have your news come from the morning paper or online apps?
Morning paper.
I already know.
Call me a dinosaur.
I know I'm not calling you a dinosaur, but we're coming back. Welcome back to Studio 7. So, for our friends that may have just joined, we are online as well. So, not only can you get us on your TV, you can stream with us on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X, and give us your comments. We love, love, love to hear from you. So, join us online as well. I am joined by my father today, and we are having a great time talking about family,
Yes.
talking about grandkids, and the importance of relationships. So, Dad, is there anything else you wanted to add to the conversation about what being a grandparent means to you?
It means everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like when I'm with my grandkids, I think back,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when you were their age,
Mm-hmm.
you and your sister, and it just brings back so many good memories and just the warmth, and,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Is there anything that you tried to teach Cynthia and I that you can see yourself trying to teach your grandkids?
Respect
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and moral aptitude,
Mm-hmm.
you know, be nice, be kind.
Yeah, that's good. Um, any traditions or activities? We have a lot of activities that we do that
And
you try to pass down or that you try to do on a regular basis. I mean, I think that's important.
it is. It
Yeah.
is.
So, do you want to talk about some of the things that we do that are important or maybe that are intentional?
One thing that you've taken up and that really makes me feel good is like the garden,
Yeah.
that we do every year.
And let me tell you, he has the green thumb. My dad has the green thumb. I do not. If you give me a plant, it will die.
Well,
But my dad is around.
Mercedes, plants need water, a little sun, but mainly water. I mean,
We know that.
well, I'm just saying.
Well, obviously I don't, right?
I didn't say that.
Obviously, you did say that. You did say that.
Oh,
Yeah. But is there anything else? I mean, like we do a lot of cooking together.
a lot of cooking,
Was that something that was important to you?
very important. I remember, like just a lot of the recipes. My mom was in the kitchen all the time.
Yep.
With 11
Yep.
siblings.
Yep.
After breakfast, she had dinner going.
Yeah.
And, I can just like a lot of things that I cook, that she would cook. It's all just from memory.
Yeah.
Just from me watching her all them years, being a little tight. Just watching her. Put stuff and cook this, put this, put this,
Yeah.
and put that in. It's all just from memory.
Yeah.
Nothing written down. It's just in my head.
And I always say that food is one of the great equalizers. Food can bring people together, even when we disagree. Food can bring people together in ways that we don't even know, and it can help heal.
Yes.
What do you think?
Food is good for the soul. It's
Yeah.
not just good for the tummy, it's good for the soul too.
Yeah, and I got that from grandma.
Yes, she did.
I got that from grandma because she not only fed her family, she fed a
the
neighborhood.
neighborhood. Yes.
She understood the assignment of feeding the neighborhood.
Yes, she did.
And if there's anything that you want my sister and I to know about you or always think about you and your grandkids to always say about grandpa, what would it be?
That it's not just about you as an individual. It's not just about me. It's about everybody else. It's about other people.
Yeah,
You know.
that's good. That's good. Any advice to new dads? Because I know Matt Beauvais is a new dad. Any advice to new dads? Just think about our relationship and then your relationship with your grandbabies.
Maybe like I might be talking like in my dinosaur type mode, but
You are not a dinosaur,
okay,
dad.
okay, but it's like parents, this last couple generations, they try to be their kids' friend.
Mm-hmm.
instead of being a parent. We developed a friendship as you became an
Later.
adult.
Yeah,
I
later.
think that's the natural, should be like the natural order of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be the kid's friend. You're their parent.
Yeah.
And then that with that comes, the discipline and and whatnots. But that it's kind of backwards.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's like devolved, not evolved.
And I think it's important to recognize when things are shifting as well. Because like Gabby has gone to college. Isaiah is 21. Um, to recognize when that shift is happening, because sometimes we can stay in a certain stage too long
Yeah,
as parents.
and letting go.
Yeah. Letting go is a big one too.
It is letting go is big.
Yeah. So what'd you think, Dad? Would you come back on? Would you come back on and hang out?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
No,
Certainly.
yeah. And,
This is
and
fun.
you were fabulous. And you are super important in our lives. This is great. Look, Alex says, I want Dad back. I do too, Alex. I think he's fun. I want Dad
Thank
back
you,
too.
Alex.
I want Dad back too.
I know there was something about you that I liked, Alex. I knew it. I knew it. Was something.
No, but before we go, any advice out there to any of the parents, any of the grandparents, any advice, last minute advice?
Last minute advice: have fun, love them, discipline,
That's good.
discipline.
That's really good. And for all of you that are watching Studio 7, we want to thank you. Again, join us online. We are on Facebook, we are on X, and we are on Twitter. We are on every day, Monday through Friday at 4:30, and we love getting all your comments. So not only watch us on TV, but join us online for the conversation. We're having so much fun. Thank you for watching Studio 7. We'll see you tomorrow.